Everybody wants to save the world, but nobody wants to help mom with the dishes. Let's talk about that. Hey everybody, welcome back to Spirit Made Me Do It. My name is Marcy. For those of you just joining, I would like to welcome my new subscribers. Thank you so much, and thank you to all my subscribers and all the comments and the love you give. I appreciate it so much. I am still running a contest. When I reach 1,300 subscribers, I will be giving away 2 free readings. And to enter, all you have to do is leave a comment, a thumbs up, a little heart, anything you want to leave under any one of my videos or shorts between now and the time that I hit 1,300 subscribers, and you will automatically be entered in the drawing. I love doing these drawings because I just meet the greatest people, and I'm so grateful for all of you. Thank you so much. But let's talk about this. Everyone wants to save the world, but no one wants to help mom with the dishes. It's kind of true, isn't it? We want to make these big gestures and do these big things and be the hero. But it really starts at home. And what is it that starts? It's really about the love. You want to save the world because you love the world, you love the people in it. You should want to help mom with the dishes for the same reason, right? She needs your help. Be loving and give her that help. But the bigger meaning of this, and what we really need to talk about, is love itself, the small gesture of love. That's all we're asked to do, is just to love each other. It's a very simple request. And imagine what this world would be like if everybody loved each other. If everybody took care of each other, nobody would want for anything. No one would feel pain. No one would feel hurt emotionally or spiritually or mentally. Everybody would know that they could trust the person next to them and count on them. Because when you love somebody, you don't want to hurt them. You don't take advantage of them. So it's very easy to trust somebody who loves you. You know, the Bible talks about the 10 Commandments, and, anybody who was brought up in any kind of structured religion in a Christian aspect has the 10 Commandments. When I was little, I never understood the 10 Commandments. First of all, they're saying that God loves you unconditionally, but if you do any one of these 10 things, you're going to hell. Seriously. It never made sense to me. But what did make sense to me is if you do love one another, you don't need these commandments, because you wouldn't hurt anybody else. And you wouldn't steal from anyone else. And you wouldn't kill anyone else. And the act of loving is being God. That is loving and worshiping God. I tell people all the time when we talk about developing your skills, your psychic skills. I don't even like to use that word because it feels separate to me. We all have these abilities. We all have the ability because we are all connected to God. That is our connection to Source. And I had somebody say to me one time that they had no connection to God. And my heart, I just felt for them so bad. For them thinking that way. I can't imagine thinking that there was no one, that there was no source of love. But I asked them, do you have a dog? Do you love your dog? Do you love your children? Do you love your Starbucks coffee in the morning? If you have love, you feel love for anything. That is God. Love is God. It's synonymous. It's one and the same. If you can love your coffee, you can certainly love the person pouring it for you, right? It's really not that hard to love on each other, and it would make a world of difference. If you see somebody that's hurting, just give them a smile. Even something as easy as that could ease their pain. You have no idea what the smallest, most remote act of kindness can do for someone. This is all we are really asked to do, is to love each other. That's why I'm organizing this Lovin. If you haven't heard about the Lovin, it's in some of my older videos. But basically, what I am doing is organizing people to get together in each time zone just to focus on love with their members, like hold a live focused on love, just to get everybody focused on love for a change instead of everything else that's going on in the world. It's 1 hour with your group of people. So if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe, because I am going to let you know who it is that you should go and watch during your time zone. That way you don't have to worry about staying up for every time zone. just go to that one time zone that's covering your area, that's covering where you are. But I digress. It really is all about love. And loving is very easy to do. It's natural for us. If you have to start off not loving the person who pours your coffee, start off loving your coffee. Show a little love to your bed, a little respect to your bed that you slept in. Be thankful for the sky. Be thankful you can look up in the sky and hear a plane and not be afraid about being bombed. We have so much to be grateful for, but we can fix all of these things. All of the hurt that's in the world, all of the things that are happening to people. It's all because we're not loving on each other. Start with the dishes. Start helping Mom with the dishes. Start just smiling at someone in a public place, someone you don't know. If you see somebody having trouble putting their groceries into the car, help them. Very simple acts. I really challenge you to go out and have a random act of kindness with someone every single day. Just be that person. You could be a hero to somebody that day just by that small little act of reaching up on the top shelf to get a specific ice cream, which I always do. I always have to get help because they always put my favorite ice cream on the top shelf, and apparently a lot of people like it because there's always a whole lot of room up front, and I've got to try to figure out how to get to that ice cream in the back. So I always have to ask people to help me. And you know something? People love to help. People really do love to help. Every time I ask someone, then they get a smile on their face and like, yeah, I'll help you with that. Thank you. You know, it's a beautiful thing. We are all love. That's our natural state. It's really easy, guys. We could change the world. Just love on somebody. Start with Mom and the dishes.